When you make Maggie at home, every face lights up with pure delight. Its aroma and taste create such magic that it brings loved ones even closer. Maggie, spark togetherness in just 2 minutes. From Nestle.
Nationwide trouble now brewing for Nestle India and its product Maggie noodles. The Kerala government has issued an order to temporarily stop the distribution of Maggie noodles from over 1,000 retail outlets in the state.
Hello everyone, my name is Anjali and I'm here with Deepak, Rhythm and Preeti, and we are just students just like every one of you listening today. And today we are going to talk about something that is really close to our hearts, and that is Maggie. It's more than just a snack, right?
Oh, definitely. I think every student in India has a memory with Maggie. My first memory was first year away from my home, and it was raining, the weather was bad, and my roommate made Maggie for us, and it felt like
Yes, for me it was during exam. No time to cook, no money to order food. Maggie was basically my hero. 2 minutes and everything was okay again.
My dad used to make it for me when I was little. Even now, the smell takes me back. It's not just a food, it's comfort, it's a family.
That's why today's debate hits hard, because Maggie is in trouble. You might have heard that India is suing Nestle for almost 640 crores rupees, which is a very big amount that you cannot even imagine. They say Nestle misled people at Maggie had unsafe levels when it was in terms of consuming. That was Maggie was banned. 400 million packets were allegedly destroyed.
It was so shocking. One day Maggie was in every kitchen. The next day it was gone. For people like us, students and young workers, it was like losing a lifeline. It was cheap, easy, and so satisfying.
But Nestle says Maggie is safe. They showed the test results from labs in India and other countries like US and UK, some Indian labs in Goa, and also said Maggie is fine. But our food safety regulator says those tests were not done right.
and now it's the case is in court. The court said let's make Maggie again, and Nestle said yes, but the regulator said no. It's a big mess, and we are stuck in a middle, missing Maggie.
So our debate question is, should Maggie be cancelled forever or not? So we are split into two teams, where I and Preeti would be saying that Maggie should face serious consequences, while on the other side, Deepak and Rhythm think that Maggie should be a part and should be given a second chance, that is, it should not be cancelled.
Okay, I'll start. Maggie should not be cancelled. Why? First, because it's part of us. It's in our memories, in our heart. Second, test shows it's safe. And third, cancelling it hurts people who need it. Students, workers, and shopkeepers. Maggie is like that one friend who made a mistake. Do you stop being their friend? No. You help them to do better.
I agree. Maggie is more than a product. It's a feeling. It's that 2 a.m. snack in between our exams. That's the quick lunch between our classes. If we cancel Maggie, we cancel a piece of our own stories. Nestle should fix what went wrong, but don't take Maggie away from us.
I love Maggie, I really do, but I also believe in doing what's right. If Maggie has done something wrong, like hiding the truth or being unsafe, then Nestle should say sorry and make it right. We can't just ignore it because we love the taste. Safety should always come first.
Exactly. I have memories with Maggie too, like making it with friends or even sharing a plate at times. But if something is unsafe, we can't close our eyes on that, right? Maggie should only come back if it is safe and if the company Nestle itself is honest with all of us because trust is everything.
But that's what we want too. We don't want unsafe Maggie. We want safe Maggie. We want Nestle to be open, to test properly, to tell the truth. Canceling Maggie forever does not help anyone. Fixing it does.
Think about who gets hurt if Maggie is cancelled. Students will lose their cheap meals, small shops will lose their business, and families they lose their quick dinners. Everyone should not be punished because of the mistakes of the Nestle.
And if Maggie comes back without change, people can get sick and lose trust. So we need a middle way. So Nestle should apologize and improve the quality and promise to never hide things again. And then Maggie can come back better and safe.
So it's not just about us, it's about everyone who is involved in this, the people who eat Maggie, the people who sell Maggie, and at the same time the people who consume Maggie. These are all the stakeholders in this whole process and we have to think about them too.
Seeing hashtag rupees 634 trending on Twitter made me think. The government wants 640 crore Indian rupees from Nestle. People were joking. Will I get rupees 10 back for every Maggie I eat? But behind the joke is a serious question. Who should pay for the mistake? And how do we make sure it doesn't happen again in the future?
For me, Maggie is about the memories. It's not about the company, it's about the joy it brings. We should protect that joy but also protect people's health.
So I'll end up by saying this. Loving a brand doesn't mean defending it blindly. And holding it accountable doesn't mean cancelling it forever. Maggie matters to us and not because it's perfect, but because it's a part of everyone's life for millions of people like us. But trust is built on nostalgia, not alone, but at the same time it's built on honesty, safety and responsibility. If Nestle makes mistakes, they must own them. And if systems fail, they must be fixed. And if Maggie comes back, it should come back better, not just tastier, but safer for everyone who is consuming with, and that also with transparency. So no, this debate is personally not just about that should we cancel the Maggie, but it's more about reminding these powerful companies that emotions don't replace ethics and the profit don't come before the people itself. When brands listen to us, learn and improve, that's when they truly deserve our loyalty as customers as well. Thank you so much.